won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's an necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming, is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York. He is the Grand Champ. One of the hottest. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. A perfect counter lands. A straight right just misses. No rest for the weary. You might just... Whoa, wait a minute! Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. It never happened.
Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches that echoes. If you're that fighter coming in, and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Robinson in that last round. What would you tell this guy he's got to do? Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. powerful counter shot. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So he's got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice defense with that jab. That counter shot lands. That jab doesn't find a home. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? And there's the bell for round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter punch caught him clean. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Catch and shoot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Incredible work rate. Starting to take some deep breaths. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five. You still want to fight?
Talk about Chavez in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was time. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Knock down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Counter punch. Miss with that jab. Couldn't land that jab. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Straight right. And it look great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you continue.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Chavez in that last round. Time for the 5th round. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The only fear you have with this lightweight is, has he punched himself out? And they block the right uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Robinson in that last round. He is down big time. On to the 6th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
How about that time counter shot? They better start respecting each other's punching power. Is he going to punch himself out, though? They exchange punches. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Stamina is always in. There's the bell to start round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
That punch landed. Nice counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Good counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. There's the bell to start round 8. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left. Well done with that counter shot. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. A perfect counter shot. The straight right just misses. A swing and a miss with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Has been his best weapon all fight long. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. So it's a majority decision. One judge saw it a draw. The other two scored it for the same fighter.
I didn't think it was going to be that close. I really didn't. I thought this was a one-sided fight. It was like a walk in the park. But for the fight to be so close shows how much these fighters have come on.